Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the second episode of the Classic History of Characters. So, we've already gotten into the south part of the island. So, where should we go next? So, we are going to the north of the island. Well, almost north, possibly northwest. So, the northwest has its own little line that's separate from the standard gauge one. So, this railway is run by a fleet of tram engines, and one of these engines is called ready for it? Toby honestly has been one of the greatest characters in the TV series. Honestly, Toby got the most votes for the poll, as I put up that community post for a vote for the next episode, which we're currently on right now. So, we'll be taking a deep dive into Toby's history that you've all requested. So, let's go back in time, shall we? Take a look at Toby's history. Toby's journey in Season 1 is, well, interesting to say the least. It mostly follows the books, yes, but Toby is from Sodor, but on his own railway. So, the line runs from Arlesborough Harbor to Arlesdale End, and this is the line that Toby currently runs on to this day. Honestly, I can say Toby's episode introduction is a really good one, and honestly, not that bad. I gotta say, I really love this episode, honestly. I mean, I'd be happy to place it in my top 5, because Toby's introduction is so intriguing. I don't know why I'm just starting because honestly, Toby is one of the greatest characters that the TV show has ever introduced. Edward is my best, but Toby is honestly my true best. Edward is obviously placed in second, honestly, I think. But Toby, I think, is the much superior character. He is old and wise and will lend a hand whenever he can. So, what did he do in his first episode? So, usually we like to discuss the history from the character's first episode to their last one in the classic series only. No hit era, no CGI. No, this is the classic history of characters, which means we'll be covering their journeys throughout the classic era. And so, today we'll be covering Toby. And now, we can get started with this first episode of this series. So, Toby was left so Toby ran his own railway on the other. Toby ran his railway in East Anglia in the railway series, but in the TV series, it's on Sodor. And honestly, Toby is one of the and Toby, who is the oldest, who is honestly the only tram running on this line. The line was closing down because it was being replaced by roads. Because roads were taking the deliveries or something, I don't know. But yes, Toby's line had to close down because the roads were making deliveries. The roads were making deliveries. Like, what? I mean, I seriously don't get this whole road thing. Like how the railway was competing with the roads. That currently explains why George indulged it. That explains why George has a I don't know. I'm just starting to struggle for words. But, yes, this is the first Toby episode in the entire series. So, yes. The next episode is in fact a part 2 to this episode. So, the next episode plays out the same way as the Railway series did. Thomas got into trouble with the policeman for not having cow catchers on his side plates. So, Toby was brought in from the north of Sodor to work on his railway, to Thomas's branch line. Honestly, this is also a great episode that I'd love to watch. But honestly, I haven't really rewatched it yet, but honestly, I'm going to do a full retrospective on all the classic seasons. No hit era. Maybe I'll do the hit era. But honestly, the classic series makes Toby very superior. And honestly, Toby is honestly one of the great characters in this series. And the next episode honestly just starts out with him instead. Also, like seriously, Toby gets like a 3-parter. He has dynamics with other characters like Thomas and James. But yeah. So the next episode plays out, honestly, I think the same as the books. Because here we are introduced to the Toby and James dynamic in this episode. I mean, really, from the first season, they introduce the Toby and James dynamic, and they do play with it. And they do get an episode together in season 3. Like, James getting an episode with Toby, when I think it's intentionally meant to be Toby himself, but I don't know. But honestly, I can say Toby, that is all the Toby stuff in season 1. He also joined the Christmas party and helped out Mrs. Kindly, but yeah, let's just go into detail of what Toby does next season. So, what does the second season do? Well, let's find out and see what we can do traveling a bit further. So, how many more episodes does Toby get in season 2? Well, let's find out. Toby in the second series there's not really much to say, other than he does do a few things in season 2, like he appears in the 2-parter of Daisy's introduction, where he goes along with Percy and Daisy to show the other part, to show every part of the island, and they just get frustrated with it, and that's literally it. And Toby just warns Thomas about Percy's ghost. Okay. And then he joined the second Christmas party that happened later. And he just thinks that Thomas and Percy's conflict is a great joke or whatever. But yeah, honestly, there's not really much. Toby didn't really do all that much in season 2. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. That's all he does. He does, like, nothing else. So, how does he do in the 3rd season? Toby in the 3rd series it starts to pick up again. So, Toby only got, like, 2 episodes to himself with another character. First is the one with James, where he gets stranded in the middle of nowhere. So, yeah, that's basically what he does in this first episode with James. In the next episode, the bridge near the quarry was getting loose. And so Toby was getting near it, and he couldn't stop in time because Mavis had tricked him. Because she told the trucks to bump Toby or whatever. And then, look at this. Toby nearly dies. Oh my god. Like, I can't believe that they would show an episode where Toby literally nearly died in the water. Like, he nearly died falling off a bridge. Wow, that's really, really scary. I mean, honestly, it's not that scary for me, but Mavis literally knew it was an emergency. You all knew that too. So yeah, that's all Toby does. That's all Toby does in this episode. Just like breaks down in the middle of nowhere and like runs out of water in the middle of nowhere and nearly dies on a bridge. Like, wow, that's literally it. That's all Toby does. I don't know. If you comment if I'm missing some episodes, you guys. Where's the lead? But yes, that's all Toby does in season 3. But what happens if we go to season 4? Or maybe skip a season, because Toby didn't really do all that much. Well, let's just go to season 4 and check. Shall we? Toby's journey in season 4, he also doesn't do that much. He gets 2 leads in like he gets 2 episodes with another character, like Daisy and Percy. That's literally it. Like, yeah, because there's not much time to focus on the standard gauge characters. But yeah, literally, the standard gauge engines get literally 11 or 12 episodes. Like, they get like 11 episodes for the standard gauge engines. And yeah, it's kind of short, but also not bad, honestly. But yeah, I mean, yeah, Toby just chews a bull on Daisy's line. Like, what the heck? I don't get it. And he also got another lead role in another episode, which is called Special Attraction, which in my opinion is the worst episode of season 4. Because, like, it has just 2 unrelated plots. Like Toby gets to be a special attraction? Like, what? I don't get it. I seriously don't get it. Like, why? I seriously don't get it. And that's all Toby does in season 4. I mean, I wish Toby could have gotten an episode to himself where he had to be, like, I don't know, the special attraction, just that, and without the dumb Percy crap. But the Percy stuff in this is interesting. But honestly, the worst episode of season 4. Special Attraction is the worst episode of season 4. Actually, no. I think Bullseye is. I don't know. I forgot. But yeah, I think that's all Toby does in season 4. If I forgot, just let me know in the comments. If I've forgotten any episode, just let me know in the comments. And I know I'm not supposed to be talking about Percy here. The crash in this episode is amazing.
But it was too late.
Oh my god. Like, Percy nearly killed a barge. Nearly sinking. Huh. Wow. And there's also a funny little gag from a truck. That it serves 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 Bulstrode right for being so rude to them. Toby's journey in season 5 is honestly the best Toby we've ever seen. Honestly, season 5 is the best season I've ever seen, and Toby is my best character in it. Honestly, Toby gets the biggest adventures this year. And honestly, he gets like 2 or 3 more episodes in this season. Like, wow, Toby gets another extra role, or I don't know, maybe not. I don't know, but seriously, his first episode with Percy, like, Percy has like 1 or 2 episodes with Toby, and Toby literally, but Toby is literally the best character in season 5. Yes, I know that. But yes, Toby's best episode is obviously Toby and the Flood. Oh my god. Seriously, Toby and the Flood is so freaking awesome. The action, the tensity, the atmosphere. Oh my god, it is amazing. But not as amazing as Haunted Henry, because I think they were pushing it a little too hard. But honestly, seriously, Toby literally dying on a waterfall? Are you kidding me? Seriously, that is the best piece of work I have ever seen. Toby nearly dying on a waterfall? Jesus Christ. Toby would be dead if he went over that waterfall. But yeah. But my favorite part in this episode is when the dam collapses. Seriously. Just watch this and feel the tensity build up.
Toby shunted back as fast as his wheels would let him. Percy was waiting anxiously for Toby by the bridge. The river had risen so high.
Oh my god, those strings just shivers down. The string just shivers down my spine. Seriously. Like, oh my god. It's just really amazing. And just take a listen to when the dam collapses. Oh my god. Like, seriously. Just listen to this. The tensity is building up. Oh my god. Just take a listen. Just take a freaking listen to it. And you'll see how it is. Oh my god, it is so tense. Like, wow, I love it. Honestly, one of the best episodes of the classic series. I am happy to place it in my top 3. Seriously, I love it. And yet again, Toby gets another episode, which is named Toby's Discovery. Honestly, the weakest Toby episode. I still really like it, yes, but it does have some confusing stuff in it. Like, I know I'm not supposed to say this, but why is Bertram labeled as an old warrior, and how is he so brave? And how would he hunt? How would he hunt things down? Like, what? He's just a copy and paste of Duke and Smudger. Like, seriously, I don't really like it. But this episode is one of the best nonetheless. Toby's journey in season 6 is very minor, to be honest. Because, again, Toby gets like 2 episodes of it. So, in his first one, he helps Thomas get the tree he helps Thomas get the tree to the mountain to the village station, which is obviously on Toby's lawn, as the episode states. But one fateful day, but as they were nearing it, Thomas broke his snowplow. I know I'm not supposed to be talking about Thomas, but Toby encountered it. Anyways, yeah, Toby encountered Thomas literally knocking over a water tower. And did it have water in it? Like what? I don't get it. Seriously, I don't get it. And then Toby gets another episode in the same season all to himself, helping out another person, which is no other than Farmer McCall, in which he is also introduced. It's nice to see. Honestly, I really like it. But yeah, honestly, this is not the best episode, but I can say I really like this one. It shows Toby helping out another character that needs to find his lambs, and seriously, it's so heartwarming. But yes, Toby's journey in Season 6 is very minor, and it gets very, very minor in the next season. So let's go tackle that, shall we? And see what Toby does next in that season. Toby's journey in the 7th series is also very minor, because he didn't really do much in that season other than he just does the same thing in Season 7. Help out another character, but this time it's the owner of his windmill, aka the miller, in which he is actually Toby's friend. So, on one fateful day where Toby is trying to collect flour to take to the market, he accidentally bumps them by not looking and hits the buffers and into the platform. And so everything goes out wrong from there. The miller says he can't sell his flour if the train is crashed. And then, if he couldn't sell his flour, the mill would have to shut down. Like, I don't get it. I seriously don't get it. But nonetheless, this is a great episode I like to watch. Instantly, one of my favorites. This is honestly my favorite episode of the 7th season. Not the best Toby episode. Actually, I think it might be the best Toby episode in the series. So, yes. And then one night, the windmill is struck by lightning, and oh my god. Like, seriously, how did the windmill just go unscrewed? Like, seriously, how does that work? But honestly, the windmill just got torn into pieces. And then the next day, Toby looks around to see the damage. So yeah. So he then helps out by taking some trees and logs down to the windmill so that they can fix it, because wood comes from trees. Yes, I learned that like a long time ago. I don't know when. I learned that like I think learned that a long time ago. Please. And yay, George appears again. Yes. But he's not focused right now. And so now, like, yeah, not much. And just like that, they finished making the windmill. And it looks wonderful. And Toby feels really happy and everything seemed to go back to normal. And now we have also come to the end of this video. Honestly, Toby has had a really, really amazing journey. And so, we hope he can continue to go to have it, love his things that he does. Alright, so yes, Toby, the number 7 steam tram, is honestly my best character of the monsters. And say this with me, folks. What will become of you, Toby? And we hope you all have an amazing day, or night, or evening, or whatever. But, actually, say this with me, folks.
All of the children came to say goodbye. They clapped and cheered as Toby rang his bell bye-bye. Everyone was sad to see them go. Whatever will they do? Whatever will they do? And where will they go? Suddenly news came to brighten up their day. How Toby and Henrietta were needed right away. The fat controller had written to say, could they please come and help right away? Now they're part of his family.